Hi everyone, Michelle here from Dragonfly Spirit. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. It is Monday the 12th of April and I'm here to bring you your week ahead reading. Um, so if you're finding my channel for the first time, welcome. I love to hear from you. Please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any content. And if you do enjoy the videos, please give me a thumbs up. So today I am using two different decks. As you can see, I have an Oracle card for the energy of the week, and then I'm using a tarot for the rest of the week. The energy of the week, I am going to be using the Archangel Animal Oracle by Diana Cooper, and for the rest of the week, the tarot card that I'm using here is the Green Witch Tarot, which is a tarot deck very, very close to my heart. I absolutely love this deck. It is my soul deck. I don't get to use it as often as I'd like, but it is a very, very important deck for me. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So let's see what the animals have to say to us for our energy of the week. Let me just pop this up here. We have Bear, use power and wisdom, and it's Archangels Uriel and Japhiel. So what Bear is reminding us is that we have got all the wisdom inside us. We have the knowledge. We have everything that we need to create and manifest the world that we want to live in. So we just need to trust in ourselves. We might find that it takes a process to get where we want to be, which is fine because that is what life is all about. But you do have the power to create what you want to. I mean, look how beautiful. Oh, they almost banged the camera right over. Look how much power this bear has around him. He or she is really going to create the most beautiful setting for themselves. But if you notice, the bear is alone. And sometimes when we are working things out for ourselves, sometimes when we are retreating a little bit within to see where it is we are at, we are alone. We need to be doing this next stage solitary. This does not mean that you need to break up your relationship or move out, etc. This just shows that this next step in your life is something that you need to walk alone. Whether you're in a relationship or not, that has no effect on it. It is something that you are working through internally to discover your power and your wisdom. So this week is going to be a week maybe of introspection, a little bit of hibernation going on, retreating from the world at large so that you can create and discover what it is that you're wanting to do. And I think we've had not necessarily the bear card, but we have had that sort of message coming through a lot, and maybe we're just not listening to it. Let's see. The beginning of the week, very interestingly, is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. It is all about revisiting the past and thinking about good memories. This is feel-good memories. This is things from your past where you would like to go back to that moment in time. It could be a smell, a taste, a song that transports you back to that moment where things were good for you. You can see these little kids just had a picnic and they're actually having a fabulous time. So what this is saying is that when you're in this introspective mode, you're going to be thinking back to times when you were happy, times that brought you joy. And from that, you'll be able to extract the moment, you can extract the essence of the moment, should I say, which will help you to discover where it is you're wanting to go. There'll be something from your past that will help you move on to your next stage. And you need to harness that energy, harness that memory, and see where it takes you. Let's see what happens in the middle of the week, shall we? Oh, how interesting. We have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is traditionally about regret. It is about disappointments. It is about maybe not getting what you are wanting. And I think that is quite interesting coming after these two cards, because we've gone within to find what our next steps are. We have gone within to find our power and our wisdom. We have been thinking about the past and now we're a little bit regretful. So maybe while we were thinking about the past, something came up that triggered an emotion And even though we were going back to find the happy moments that we can harness that energy, we might have stumbled across something that has brought regret within us, has brought us to a time of more introspection, something that has made us feel a little bit withdrawn from the rest of the world, something that we are not quite sure how to deal with still. It is emotion. And that emotion is something that needs to be dealt with so that you can move forward. So this is a really important week, I think, for everybody. It is a week where you are needing to acknowledge the good times in your past, but also to acknowledge that there are times that you were regretful, times that you did not use your power and your wisdom, times where you did something that you weren't happy with, or somebody did something to you that you were not happy with. And you need to acknowledge those emotions and move on from them. So this really is a week of introspection and going within to find um, all. It's going to be an emotional week. Let me put it that way. It's going to be a week of emotion, and it's going to be a week of trying to balance out the good and the not so good. But let's see. What do we have by the end of the week? Oh, perfect. By the end of the week, it's sunshine and roses. By the end of the week, we have the sun. The sun is one of the most positive cards in the deck. And it is telling us that by the end of the week, we have worked through this. We have found our power through our memories of the past, through moments in the past where we have felt good about ourselves. We have managed to work through the regret and misunderstandings, or times when we weren't feeling good. We've acknowledged them, we've moved through it. And by the end of the week, we have the sun. By the end of the week, we're going into the weekend feeling positive, re-energized, and ready to celebrate the weekend. So that is going to be a big week, everybody. It's going to be a week of turmoil, shall I say. But it's not turmoil in that it is bad. It is turmoil in that we are moving ahead. We are finally taking those steps that we need to move forward with the next step in our lives. This has been coming from Spirit for quite some time now. So this is just the final nudge that we need, where you have gone within, you discovered the positive and maybe the negative, so that you are able to find your sun and positivity at the end of the week. I wish you all the best for the week ahead. I know that you can do this. You have got the power and the wisdom within. So you have got this. You can do this. Don't see this as a week to fear. I think this is a week to celebrate. By the end of the week, we're going to have a fabulous weekend. You can do this. You can get through this. Love, light, and blessings to you all, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.